All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be doing a few concepts. One of them is going to be a Mael from a while ago. So, Legend Senzu. Hopefully, this is the actual person who made it, because I assume they did. It's on the subreddit or the Seven Deadly Sins forums. Did a Mael, and then there's going to be two more that a subscriber person in our Discord all the time, Harry J, made of me and my lizard. So I wasn't going to do just a Mael, and I wasn't going to do just ones of me. So I kind of like mixed them, you know. So people that are curious of what the hell I could be like in Grand Cross, I don't even know what it was. I just saw the pictures and I was like, okay, well, I can't put that at the beginning of the video. But yeah, let's just hop right on in and go over the new, this Mael, which the art looks crazy. Whoever did the art on this is crazy. I don't know who actually did the art on this. I assume it wasn't this person. I assume someone like actually did it. If you guys know, comment it down below. But yeah. The 4 Archangels, Mael Sunshine. Obviously, a lot of people are hoping that he's a light unit. I hope we get a base Mael, like, you know, the one with the white outfit. I hope he's a regular 600 banner unit. I think he has no hype. He has no hype. But this Mael with the armor or the Bell Mael, I think deserves a fest unit. I think those two are incredibly cool. But the base one, I hate his design. The short Esterosa hair, all white. It looks so shit. I hate that Mael. It looks so bad. Pass for unique. I don't like fighting, but killing demons is different. When an enemy attacks, decreases their attack related stats by 15% and applies 2 ignite effects. Kind of makes sense. On all enemies with a lower CC than the hero for 1 turn. I don't know about the CC thing, because that means that this unit is going to have 70k CC in order to out CC Diane. That's a big toll. That is a big toll in order to get. Granted, it's still a lot of units that still out CCs, but like, who knows? Who knows? Applies before attack. Ignites cannot be stacked. All right, and this Grace, Jesus, that cropping. Grace of Sunshine applies 3 buff effect on the hero, which increases all stats by 10% each. Cannot be removed. I assume this is just like a limit of 1. If this continuously stacks, that is broken beyond belief. And then we got skills. He has Arc Saucers. Arc Saucers. Inflicts amplified damage equal to 180% of attack on one enemy. So I assume actually with Amplify, maybe this just infinitely stacks, because like 3 buffs with Amplify isn't too crazy. Unless you get like a rank 2, rank 3, it actually starts to do something. But like rank 1, that's not much damage. Unless he has crazy subsets, of course. But like Trader Melee, even with like 2 buffs, is like, not too much going on there. But I mean, Amplify is a very good card. Esterosa could cuck him though, obviously, because you know he would remove buffs. So who knows? And then his other card is a debuff card, Helios Flare. Helios Flare. Inflicts damage equal to 200% of attack on one enemy and inflicts explode? I don't know what this attack is. I think he's like going for a grab and it like blows up, I assume. I don't remember seeing the Mael fight. I don't remember it at all. But I assume that's what it is. And oh yeah, exploding sooner is good. I was like, why is it less turns? But I'm like, oh yeah, you want it to explode as fast as possible. Honestly, I don't think explode is that good unless it explodes that turn, because you know we have Margaret, we have Chandler now, especially as well. Like Chandler would just be really broken. Obviously, this is a unit months back that they conceptualized, so it makes sense. It could be good, but I just think Explode is kind of outdated. He would probably get a new effect, to be honest, if he is a festival unit, and I assume that's what they're making him out to be. And then they have an ultimate, increase the hero's basic stats by 50% for 3 turns, and inflicts 800% of attack on one enemy. That's a terrible ultimate move. Single target ultimates are very bad. The only good one, in my opinion, is like really good, like top tier, and I assume a Mael is going to have to be top tier. It would have to be a AoE ultimate. Unfortunately, it's kind of cringe, but AoE ultimates are just beyond broken. They're the best thing in the game, by far. Abyss, Rupture AoE with Bond, or his ultimate. Reinhardt's, Diane's ultimate, Esterosa, Merlin as well. If you get a bunch of debuffs, it wipes. Trader Melee as well, if I didn't say it. But yeah, that is the Mael. Is there anything after that? No. But yeah, shout out to the person who made it again, Legend Senzu. Very nice. And now on to the Tonys. He chose this image. Oh, I can't move it anymore. Does it look like me, guys? Does it look like me? Does it look like me? This is me at a bodybuilding show, so That's why it looks like that. I had to put on bronzer. I'm not doing the thing that a certain kind of. I'm not gonna. Okay. Anyways, Rigatoni, a human, couldn't even be a demon. The passive, when an ally would receive lethal damage, I assume that just means they get attacked. Grant that ally immortality effect gray for 1 turn and increase all stats on that ally by 20%. Pretty good, pretty good. Almost like Reinhardt. Hey, yo, we got Reinhardt's passive. And then the skill without a name increases the basic stats of one ally by 20% for 2 turns. Increase the basic stats of all allies by 20% for 2 turns. Okay, so it's ranked 1, ranked 2, and then a ranked 3, I assume. And then remove debuffs from all allies. Increases basic stats by 30% and grants debuff immunity. So it's like Arthur's, I think. I believe it's Arthur's AoE buff, which is pretty good, especially if you guys apply the all stats as well. It's a pretty good card. Rank 1 single target, though, is kind of bad. I can't lie. If it was a rank 1 AoE and then a rank 2 AoE, but I think it's more balanced that way. I think the rank 1 AoE for Bond is stupid. I think the rank 1 AoE for Margaret is stupid because there's like no counterplay. Like, you just buff your entire team. It's a bit too broken, so it's a bit more balanced if you ask me. And then the other card that has no name inflicts damage equal to 160, 240, and 400% of attack on an enemy. Nullifies all skill effects, including ultimate moves for 1.5 turns. So I assume it's like the end of my turn and then their turn. No, it's not a stance. Excluding stance and recovery skills. Damn, that card sucks. I can't lie. What is the ultimate? Because that does like no damage, that card. Assumes a stance for 1 turn, which performs a preemptive strike before an ally is attacked, inflicting 3 to 4. I got Esteras's ult. What? This concept is all over. And I'm blue. I just realized I'm blue. Remo's gonna destroy me if these buffs are any blue buffs, and I'm dead. I'm dead. And then we got Lizard. He's a human. Cold blood. He left the unique as well. Let me just make sure. Did he say anything about this? I remember him sending some text about something, and I just want to make sure that I didn't sure, checked it before, I guess. Okay, it's just about the passive. When attacking a unit with ignites, gains 2 ignites, increases allies' basic stats by 10% per ignite itself, max 5 stacks. This unit's damage cannot be reduced. That's pretty good. Also, he's dark type. He's dark type. Also, he said to mention that it's kind of smart because like cold-blooded, and so they're getting stronger because they're warming themselves up. Because if it's really cold out, they die. You want them to be fairly warm, so it kind of makes sense when they have the ignites. Yeah. Another skill with no name. Inflicts weak point damage equal to 180, 120, 180, and 300% of attack on one enemy. Okay, and with the basic stats and all that, could be absolutely broken. And then we have Scorch. So, we're setting the opponents on fire. We're making them warmer. We're just being nice. Inflicts Scorch damage equal to 160, 240, and 400% of attack on one enemy. What the hell does Scorch do? Did they say? He didn't say anything about Scorch, so I have no idea what that is. I assume it's just a better burn or a better ignite. And then increases damage dealt, the ultimate by the way, increases damage dealt by 50% and decreases damage taken by 50% for 3 turns. If inflicts damage equal to 350 to 525% of attack on all enemies. So increases damage dealt by 50 and decreases the decrease of damage taken by 50 is probably the best part, especially if it's a gray buff because then Rimuru can't remove it or anything, and Lizard just becomes absolutely immortal. So I think the Lizard concept is actually better because this card is just not good. I don't know. I don't like the single target disable card. It's not that great unless you're fighting like angels and then you can just Dragon Claw them or whatever that would be called. And yeah, but I think the funniest thing is just the really awkward images that he screenshotted for these. But anyways, thank you, Hera J. Did I call you Hera J? I don't think I did. I just think I just said subscriber. But yeah, thank you again for making concept. If you guys want to post concept art in Discord, link in the description. You can easily do that. Mods will allow you. It's fine. But yeah, have an amazing day. Take care and peace out.